Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome back to more WoW leveling. We're heading up to get mushroom samples. And then we'll pretty much be done with Zangarmarsh. So, yeah, that'll be cool. Wait, do I get another talent at 65? No, it's 75, damn. So how you doing? So since I've last made the previous WoW leveling, I went and saw the Warcraft movie. If you haven't seen my video on the Warcraft movie, you can check it out. I did a little like mini review type thing, but I feel like I'm going to talk about it in this WoW leveling as well, since we got some time to ride up there and get the mushrooms. So, I thought the zones were really cool, and I thought the CGI was great. I really loved the orcs. All that was good. Little Easter eggs they put in, but aside from that, this is just kind of the storytelling and the pacing of the movie was just not that great. It was just very choppy, and it felt rushed, and it felt like they tried to jam a lot into 2 hours. And I think that was the biggest problem it had, was that it needed a lot more time to kind of flesh out all the storylines and who people were. And I've seen a lot of people being like, it'd probably be better as a TV series, and I would agree with that. It'd definitely be a better TV series where they have like a bunch of episodes to kind of flesh out the humans and like the orcs and Khadgar and Medivh and all that, and kind of talk about what's actually happening with all these characters. Otherwise, you're kind of thrust into it, and if you don't know anything about Warcraft, you're pretty screwed. Like, I don't know anything about Warcraft 1 really, but I know Warcraft 3 and WoW, and I was still a bit confused. I was like, wait, hold on. Like, at some parts I was confused, but I kind of expected that. For a video game movie, like, I don't think many people expect video game movies to be that great anyway, and for a video game movie, it was pretty good. I'll definitely say that. As a fan of movies in general and just good writing and storytelling and everything, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. Maybe if I didn't know anything about Warcraft and I saw it, I'd probably give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. That's because I would just be very lost. Like, it's not just because I'd be like, this is dumb. I would just be really lost and confused. And I think a lot of people had that problem in Batman vs. Superman. I haven't seen Batman vs. Superman, but I heard that was a problem, was it was just hard to follow. And I think that's probably what the Warcraft movie suffered from. But I mean, you know, if you've ever played World of Warcraft or Warcraft or just any Warcraft thing, I'd still go see it. It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch, and it's worth getting your own opinion in there. That's what I always think. 'Cause, I mean, there's movies that have gotten low scores that I've ended up enjoying. For example, the first, what was it? Not first, the Wolverine movie, where he goes to Japan or whatever it is. I really like that movie. I really like the Wolverine movie. Granted, I don't know anything about the actual comics, but I enjoyed that movie. And it had like a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was like, I really like that. But I mean, the Warcraft movie getting like 18% and stuff, that's pretty low. For me, 18% and all that is reserved for like a talking cat. Don't get me wrong, great movie, A Talking Cat, but I think those ratings should be reserved for those types of movies. Like, this still had some pretty good action scenes, great CGI, and the orcs were very good. If it was just a movie about the orcs, I probably would have rated it like a rating higher. The humans were just the most dull of all the people. Like, they gave Anduin Lothar, who I honestly, like, I didn't even know who he was. I like kind of missed out on his name, and I was like, oh, I'll hear it again. And I was like, wait, his name's Anduin? Wait, like Anduin, or like this? I'm like, oh, Anduin's named after this Anduin. And it's just like, my brain was just so confused. Or someone in my comments said they hadn't really seen or played Warcraft on the other thing, and they were like, at one point, his son yells like, for Azeroth, and they were like, who's Azeroth? Is that like a warrior or something? Like, so, like, for somebody who doesn't know Warcraft, it definitely is going to be a bit trickier to watch. So if you're bringing someone along, you better be ready to explain a lot. All right. So that's my opinion on a Warcraft movie. I know I said I'd talk about it in my next WoW leveling, and it worked out because I got all the mushroom samples as I ranted. Excellent. There we are. Yeah. All right. So let's head back now. I still love this zone, man. So relaxing. So nice. And then there's the Naga. Nope. Alright. What else? What else happened in a few days? I don't know. That was the big thing that happened, just that Warcraft movie. And I figured as much would happen where, like, either the movie critics are like, this is garbage, or, like, fans of the movie and everything are like, this is the best movie. I give it, like, it was 11 out of 5. Excellent movie, excellent film. So it's like, it has to be somewhere in the middle. And I don't really like video game movies for that reason. I know a lot of people wanted the movie, but I would have been happy with it all just as a game. Like, to me, it's always just gonna be a game story. Like, that's just me. That's just how I feel. I think it's like, I played Warcraft 3, I played through the campaign, and, like, I learned the story that way. Like, would I want to watch a movie on Warcraft 3? Not really. I'd watch it, but I would rather just play the game. Like, you get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. I prefer to actually play the game. Because I feel like it's easier to understand all the lore and stuff in a game, too, where you got, like, quests, and there's, like, unlimited time in a game, just depending on how much time you put into game development. Which I guess would kind of limit the time, but you get what I'm saying again. Alright, let's turn in this quest. Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, they're over here. Excuse me. Greetings. Whoop. We definitely have a match here, and with the presence of ogres and what they are doing explains everything. Now I get why it's called Hewn Bog. Duh. We have to do something about this situation. We can't just wipe out all the ogres. Let's see. Collect 10 boxes of mushrooms and return them to Watcher Lisa O at the Snarian Watch Post. Northwest of the Hewn Bog, there's a place named Zangarmarsh Stronghold, which is sitting on the floating island. Oh my god. So we gotta go get all the mushrooms they took back. Oh my god, we gotta go all the way up there. Well, looks like we're riding north. I could technically just go to Terrakar and just be like, whatever, I don't care about the mushrooms. But, like, come on, I gotta save the Sporgar. I gotta save all the Sporgar guys. Come on. We gotta complete the storyline. I can't believe Legion's now only 2 months away. That's pretty crazy. I mean, at the same time, I can believe it's 2 months away because it's been a long time since last expansion. I'm really hopeful for this expansion now. I'm really hopeful. And a lot of people have been like, you gonna put up your stream with Jesse when you play it? I know I will. I don't know if Jesse will, but I definitely will put up the VOD of our super midnight release expansion run. So that should be good. Let's see. Where's the calendar? Midsummer Fire Festival begins June 21st. I'm so pumped, dude. June 21st is the day. I think I'm gonna make an actual Midsummer Fire Festival fire video. I love the Midsummer Fire Festival. Every year, it's my favorite event. I talk about this all the time. I've talked about it a lot, and it's just, I love the Midsummer Fire Festival. And I think part of it's just the fact that it's summer, it's warm outside. Another part of it's just, I don't know. There's something about it compared to other events that I think it's nostalgia. There's some nostalgia in there too, because I've always, like, done the Midsummer Fire Festival, and I can remember doing it with, like, different friends. And I feel like I've asked this in a WorldCrendor or something, but, like, what's your favorite WoW holiday? Like, we got the Christmas Winter Veil. It's Winter Veil. You got Brewfest. Brewfest is probably one of my top 3. There's the Halloween one, Hallows Eve, right? What else is there? What do we got? Oh yeah, Harvest Festival. There's the Easter one, I know. Where's the other one? March. Children's Week. I don't know. Oh yeah, what's that other one? I know there's another one I'm missing. There's probably a few I'm missing, actually. But either way, I love Midsummer Fire Festival, man. I think I'm going to do it. This year, I'm just going to make a nice, long Crendor special. Crendor doing the Midsummer Fire Festival. And I think that's going to be really fun. Nice, relaxing. Just get to experience all the zones. I think that's probably what I like most about it, is you get to go to all the zones. And you kind of you just revisit all the zones, and you're like, I have a purpose to be here right now. And I think that's what I've wanted them to do for so long, is to just add little things to go back into the old world. And they're like, well, we got new worlds to explore. We can't just go back to the old worlds and add stuff. And it's like, no, but you can. You can do that. I don't know. I wish they would do stuff like that. Just like go back to the old world and do some quests for like little goof gaffs. Like little trinkets or toys, or not even anything, just like some story, whatever. Or like putting out a fire. That's all I'm doing, is just going back and putting out a fire, or lighting a fire. I'm excited. So it's gonna be fun. And I think I'm gonna do that. Because I mean, you go to all of Azeroth, you go to all of... Maybe I'll do it on this guy? And again, it might be tricky to do on this guy, because there's a lot of zones I haven't gone to. But then again, I'm going to get a lot of experience for doing it, so it might be worth it. Maybe I'll do it on Zalizaran. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it on him. Oh my god, get the mushrooms. So that'll be a fun thingy. Fun little festival event. Alright. There we go. Just gotta get the mushrooms. I really want him to announce another, like, Warcraft, or not Warcraft, Hearthstone thing. I'm really hoping they announce the new adventure soon. I mean, it's already been, like, what, a month and a half since they did the Old Gods, so why isn't he dead yet? So I feel like the new adventure mode's gotta be sometime soon. And I'll take any new cards I can get so I can make stupid decks with. I'm pumped for it. I need to do some more stupid decks. I've been slacking on the Hearthstone a bit, but I want to get back into WoW. That's mainly why. I saw the Warcraft movie. I nostalgia'd out Midsummer Fire Festival. I was just like, I'll play some WoW. And that's the thing with WoW. It's just like I'll never get tired of WoW. It's always... Wait, is this an upgrade? It is. Like, there's so many people that's like, yeah, WoW's dead, WoW's this, and it's like, I've quit WoW so many times, but I always come back just because there's so many reasons. There's so many reasons why you come back. Like, it could be friends, it could be nostalgia, it could be just wanting to play again, for just to experience it again, new expansion. Like, and it's still at it's still at 5 million subscribers. I know people are like, it used to be more, but still pretty good. That's still pretty good for being a 11-year-old game. Alright, the one thing I need to do, I've been feeling like when Legion comes out, I'm gonna do some more machinima stuff, because part of me kind of misses that as well. So that should be fun. Alright. Over the mushroom. I always like that this is just a big mushroom that fell over. That's cool. Ugh. Okay. Now we just gotta go all the way back down again. I haven't made a pointless top 10 in a while. Shit, dude. I'm struggle bussing right now. I went on that Hearthstone spree. Alright. I need to find something to do a pointless top 10 about, though. I was gonna do beaches, but it didn't seem that exciting. Then again, it is a pointless top 10. Fires. Maybe fires? Like big bonfires and stuff. I should probably just do beaches, though. Like, it's still a pretty crucial thing. Or we could do lakes. I know there's a lot of lakes. It's maybe just bodies of water in general. Destroyed buildings? Oh shit. Why haven't I done destroyed buildings yet? Oh my god. The ideas, they're flowing. They're flowing! Alright, I'm gonna mention a moment to you. And it's gonna sound weird, but I don't know if I've said this before either. I feel like I probably have in 100 and some episodes. I feel like I had to have mentioned it. There's this moment that just sticks out in my mind from playing WoW. Like, I've played since pretty much early vanilla. January of 04? 05? I think it was one of those years. I think it was 04. Or wait, it probably came out in 04, and then it was January 05, and then, yeah, that's probably what it was. Okay. Either way, there's this moment when I was leveling my Billy character, right? The Orc Hunter. And I was in the Barrens, and I was in the place outside the Wailing Caverns. What was it? The, whatever this is, right? Place outside the Wailing Caverns, that little lake. And I swam down into it, and I saw a silver mine, like a silver vein. And I was so excited. And I was like, oh my god. And then something happened, and I had to like go away from the computer for a bit. And I came back and it was gone. And I was like so upset over that. I was like, oh my god. This was my big chance to get this silver mine. And I just missed it. And now I'm just screwed. And I don't know why that stands out in my mind so much. And it's such a meaningless, dumb moment. Like a silver mine. You know how much silver people have mined in this game? Like millions. Millions of silver. And for some reason, in my mind at that moment, the game must have been new enough where I was like, shit, dude. I just missed out on some prime opportunity to score some sick gold, bro. I don't know why it stands out, but it does. Oh yeah, I mentioned the other time where like I was in Terracar and I got Chinese food, and then I slipped and fell with my Chinese food in the hallway. But I remember it was Outlands, it was Terracar, Burning Crusade, and I had Chinese food, and I slipped and fell in the hallway. Those those random moments where you're just like, why did I remember that? I don't know. These are perfect. Thank you, Hunter. You've been so careful not to disturb natural order of things, and we've gathered so much info in such a short amount of time. Let's see if our little plan's gonna work. Yeah, let's take the belt. I'll equip the belt. Wait, which one's better? Yes, that one's better. Okay. Oh wait, is she like...
What brings you here? Goddess,
is she gonna do something? Or is this just like the end of the quest line? I think this is just the end of the quest line. Alright, good. We can go Terracar! Alright! I can go through Nagrand. Dude, should I ride through Nagrand to get to Terracar? Because then I'll have to go to Shatrath. Dude, let's do it. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that sky light up. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That music, though. Let's take it all in. Take it all in. It's one thing to, like, revisit... Oh my god, the Raider Invader guys. It's one thing to revisit a place, like, when you're max level. It's another thing to get to that zone on a character you're leveling and just feel that same, like, emotion you did when you first got there. When you were first, like, going through the zone, right? I don't know, it's pretty neat. I love it. Love that feeling. Music. Just the color scheme. It's such a bright color scheme, but it's not like a my eye. It's like a very vibrant color scheme. That's what I like a lot about it. And just the green. It reminds you of like the open plains, but the open plains taken over by like aliens and shit. Even though, you know, it's not like technically like alien. Well, I don't know. I mean, kind of are. But you get what I'm saying? It's a cool landscape that they thought up. I think they did a good job with that. I would love to. Oh my god, if I could see Nagrand in like a Warcraft movie, that I'd be like 10 out of 10. Give me Nagrand in a Warcraft movie, and I'm set. That'd be amazing. Oh yeah, Warcraft movie thing. Maybe a tiny spoiler. So if you don't want to hear it, like close your ears for like a little bit. It's not like a huge thing, but like they show Ironforge, right? They show Ironforge. I was like so set. I was like, yes, Ironforge. This looks so cool. Like it looked really good. Like Ironforge looked amazing. Well, I'll come back to you later. And then they spent like 2 minutes in Ironforge, and that was it. And I was like, what? I was so excited for like a bunch of Dunmoreau Ironforge stuff, and then just nothing happened in Ironforge really. He's like, here's the thing, and he's like, wow, thanks. Oh, gotta go now. And I was like, but Ironforge, it's so cool. Maybe they'll use it in like later movies. I don't know. I thought that was like my favorite Alliance part at least. Alright. It's all good. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. I do know that in Terrakar, you gotta go out like the upper Shatrath part. Oh god. Thank god we didn't get attacked by that. And Shatrath should be, I think, right up here. Right? Oh, that's Zangarmarsh again. Actually, no, we can just ride up this way. Oh yeah, here's Hemet Nessingwary's camp. I can also turn in drain schematics. Alright, maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll just go turn in the drain schematics, and then next time, on the next episode, it'll be like, Terrakar, let's go. Alright, let's do that. I'm happy enough just riding through Nagrand and being like, whee, that was fun. I enjoyed that. We'll be back for you later. And into Zangarmarsh we go again. Alright. Let's see, what do we got? Just gotta go this way. I could have just flew there, but we took the scenic route. Actually, could I go south to Terrakar and then fly up? I don't think there's a flight path nearby. Never mind, we'll just ride up. I've been using Tic Tac the Yak for a while. I just realized that. Whoa, I didn't know I could do that with my voice. It sounded cool. In my head it sounded cool. I don't know if it actually sounded cool. It's kind of like where you think of a joke and you're like, this will be funny, and then you say it and nobody laughs and you're like, that wasn't my joke. I didn't even think that one. What were we talking about? Jokes. Well, that looks cool. Okay. Here we are. Oh yeah, me and Benji and Gmart are also going to be doing some E3 coverage stuff. So that should be fun. We're not like covering it as like in depth as like JP or TB or anyone. We're just like kind of just making fun of all of it as like and doing like characters and mocking it all. So that'll be fun. That's what we enjoy doing the most. At least me and Benji. I don't know if Gmart does, but he just wants to try at least. Alright, so let's turn this in.
Goddess bless you.
Train schematics. I got a reward. So I'll take the ring.
Lead star.
And I think I'm done. There's a bunch of quests around here. I don't care anymore. I'm all good. Let's see. So replace the green ring. Bloop. Alright. I still love that instrument. It's still one of my faves. Alright. Well, let's go back to the inn so we can get rest experience, I guess. Alright. And yeah. Next episode, we will continue into Terrakar Forest and continue our quest through Outland. Larry, what's one of your favorite moments in Warcraft?
Well, there was the time I was a wild free raptor, and then you trained me, and now I'm your pet. Like, that was pretty fun. Asshole.